Hey, I'm Sean,
And I'm Jordan.
and we're from Mindful Marketing.
That's right. So this is not a one thing in 1 minute in case
No.
you've seen those before.
This is a numerous things in a few minutes, probably.
Yeah, so basically what we wanted to talk about today was we wanted to let people know, and friends and family especially, and maybe even clients, you could potentially be one of our clients already. We wanted to let you know what we do. Because we have a lot of people coming into the office who don't necessarily know how we can help them. The number one thing that we like to do is help small businesses. It's essential. I don't know if you know, but I have owned a small business for a long time. I owned a small business, and I know what it's like. It's very, very hard. And the one remedy for small business owners to bad sales is more sales. So yeah, why don't we talk a little bit about how we can help people?
Yeah, so I mean, we basically offer a variety of different basic products and services for any small business who is sort of in the digital space. So that means at the very start of that journey would be like websites, branding, company messaging. You'd have search engine optimization, you'd have Google ads, you'd have Facebook ads, you'd also have social media management. Now we can unpack some of those, but those are all the basic things that we do to bring value to small businesses and let them boost their bottom line and grow.
Yeah, that's right. One thing that we should note that we talked about if you're in the digital space, if you're not in the digital space, any business, there's not a single business that I know that shouldn't be.
We will pull you into the digital space because you have to be.
Yeah, exactly. Say you're a like a rat poacher, right? You poach rats.
Well, that's illegal. But maybe you are a artisanal rat hider.
Or you move rats from one place to another.
Oh, a rat logistics manager.
So when somebody searches online for rat logistics manager, they need to find you, right? That's the world that we live in, right?
Yeah.
Yes, people do ask their friends and family. I mean, that's called word of mouth advertising, and that's a given, right? We want to be able to deliver 5-star results to every single person, and that's how you get good word of mouth. But what happens when word of mouth runs out? And that happens, right? People start a business, they have a huge launch, all of their friends know about it, and then it's dead if you don't have a marketing plan, right? So why don't we talk about a couple of ways that we help small businesses, Sean? Why don't we start with websites?
Well, yeah, so websites, first of all, a lot of people, we're walking. A lot of people will do the DIY approach. They'll make their own website. And for a while that might work, or it might not. It might look like garbage. Your site might look like garbage. You know who you are. But it might look great.
Yeah.
And that's good to a point. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, it's not even the fact that it looks like garbage, because there are garbage websites that convert visitors into customers.
This is very true.
Right? The most important part about your website is that it converts people that come visit your website into customers, right? And us being a marketing agency first, that's the way that we design websites, right? So if you know of somebody who needs a website, and you look at their website and you think, first of all, if it's ugly, that needs to be changed. The 2010 websites need to be updated. It's just a fact of life these days.
Well, the aesthetic of your site will speak to how modern you are as a business or as an individual. And so you want to first and foremost have something that represents you.
Yeah.
But Jordan touched on something very important, that the website has to do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
So if you want to book people in for meetings so that you can sell them on something, that's what the site needs to do.
Yeah.
And do you know how to do that, how to build a site that does that? If you do, great, but most people don't.
Yeah. So that's where we love to help people. We love to help people build good sites. That leads me into search engine optimization.
SEO, you've probably
Yeah.
gotten that really spammy automated robot phone call saying, SEO your Google listing.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be number one on Google?
Just
Yeah,
pay
wanna?
us
Yeah, wanna?
$500 one time and you will be the best in Canada, guaranteed.
Number one for every search. No, so one really, really important part of building a website is optimizing it for search, right? So what you need to be able to do is tell Google how you're going to be found, right? And how to find you. And there's certain ways that we go about doing that. And then there's also building authority all over the web that points back to you, that helps you climb the search rankings. And that's one way that we can help. So say you're say you know a lawyer in Abbotsford, and you think, man, love that lawyer. I wish more people would go see him. But when you search best lawyer Abbotsford, he doesn't show up. He's like 36th, right? But you're like, dude, he's the best. Why doesn't he show up first? Well, you know what? We can help him. Whether we can get him to #1 right away.
In the organic listings.
In the organic listings, yes.
Now, if you want to get to #1 period, that is where paid Google Ads comes in.
Yes.
That is something that we also do, and it's very similar on the face level to how we manage SEO, which is what Jordan was just talking about. But it's a little bit different, and we're trying to find what people are looking for, and we're trying to match that messaging and show them ads that will make them say, huh, this is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's an ad, but it's what I'm looking for, so I'm going to click it anyways.
Yeah.
And then guess what? They go to the website, and hopefully they interact with your website, which is not just pretty, but also effective and conversion optimized.
That's right. That's right. So a lot of people will say like, but I don't click on the ads. I don't click on the ads. Well, something
Yeah.
like 50% of people do. So
You do. You do. You don't need to actually tell us, but you do.
yeah. So that's incredibly important. So those are search ads. That's another way that we can help people. Another way that we can help people is social, right? So with social ads, first of all, because social ads are incredible. It's getting in front of the right person, maybe not necessarily at the right time, but the right person with the right interests, right? So if you sell baby clothes, right, that's a pretty easy example. Getting in front of mothers and fathers on Facebook and Instagram with your unique product is incredibly important. Another way that we can help people, why don't we talk about retargeting?
Retargeting, that's one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
Retargeting basically lets us track somebody. I know this is kind of a dirty word lately, tracking, but this is how we bring tons and tons of value to small businesses and large businesses, if you're watching. Basically, we track somebody from the moment that they interact either with one of your ads or with your website,
Yeah.
and we identify them as somebody who's potentially interested in what we've shown them. And so we define a window of 3 days, 10 days, a month, where we want to keep on putting our offer in front of them, remaining top of mind. I mean, how many times have you gone to a website? I know everyone's like, how many times have you gone to a website and then 2 days later, you're seeing items from that website? And how many times have you actually said to yourself, oh, that's right, I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna click that, or I'm gonna call them?
Yeah, because
That's
we
the way it
don't
works.
always just make decisions right away. So every single marketing campaign has to have remarketing a part of it, and that's something that we love to set up for people. On that note, I also wanted to talk about email marketing. Building an email list, so incredibly important. At first, when somebody interacts with your brand, being able to email them and let them know what you're all about and how you can help solve their problem is so incredibly important.
Very, very important.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there are a million ways that we can help small business owners. The big thing that we want to get across in this video is that you probably do know a small business owner in your life, somebody who maybe is struggling. And like I said, I've been there before. I understand what it's like. But,
And
yeah,
even if you don't know that they're struggling, I guarantee there's probably some struggles going on behind the scenes, because running a small business by yourself, or even with a partner, can be a very stressful affair. And so you can almost assume that people are feeling cash crunched at different times of the year.
yeah. Like I said before, the one way to alleviate that pain is to get more customers into your store, right? So whether that's on your website, or them calling you, or them making an order, whatever that is, that's how you can help solve that problem. And that's the problem that we solve, right? We get people to your website, to your business, to your phone, help people book appointments, all of that, right? So if you know somebody who could use our help, please send them our way. We're Jordan, Sean, Mindful Marketing.
Why don't we put a link below,
Yeah, or above.
or above, or wherever, and people can book a call directly with us, and we can chat with them further.
Yeah. So thank you, friends, family, clients. We appreciate all of your support, and we love your referrals.